There once was a boy and a mom. The boy's mom had only one eye. They were very poor, but the mother wanted the boy to have education, so she wouldn't eat sometimes so she could spend the money on his education. They laughed and played as a baby. The time came when the boy was ready for school. She would walk him to school every day. One day, a bunch of the kids made fun of him for having such an ugly mother. He came home and yelled at her, "You're so stupid, I hate you, how could you do this to me, don't walk me to school again." The mom asked, what was wrong? The boy said, "Why don't you just die?" The boy walked to school alone. The boy studied real hard so he could leave his mother. One day he got a job offering in Singapore and left. He got married and had children. The mother was lonely and poor. Still she was happy for her child. One of her neighbors delivered the news her child had children. She gathered up the rest of her money and thought, "I must see my grandchildren." She was in tears when she got there. She hadn't seen her son in so long. When she stood by her son's door, his children laughed at her. His son screaming and said, "How dare you come and scare my children, you ugly old lady. Leave." The mother apologized and left. Years later, he received a business trip to his hometown. Just out of curiosity, he went to the old shack. The neighbors said she had died a year ago. He was so relieved to be rid of her. Neighbors handed him letter, and said, "Your mother wanted him to have it." He opened his mother letter. She wrote, "My dearest son, I think of you all the time. I'm sorry that I went to Singapore and scared your children. I was so happy to hear you had a business trip here, but I wasn't able to get out of bed to see you. I'm sorry. I was a constant embarrassment to you." You see, when you were little, you got into an accident and lost your eye. As a mother, I thought people would laugh at you, as you grew up with one eye. So I gave you one of mine. I was so proud of my son, who was seeing a whole new world for me with the eye. Love you always, your mother. The boy cried, cried, and cried. But it was too late now.
If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share Dabster Inspiration. Thank you.